You're listening to The Alex Jones Show.
Fix bayonets. We are now entering overdrive with your host, Alex Jones, broadcasting live from the front lines. If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
Look at these headlines. Government demands father demolish cardboard fort he built for his kids, but they'll let the foreign banks rob trillions, let the illegals run around above the law. It's all about henpecking law-abiding citizens. Tom in West Virginia, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yes, and thank you. Bless you, Alex. We enjoy listening to your show. I'll make it quick because I know you're off the air, but I think Jerry hit the point on the head, and I think we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg as far as Fukushima goes. It would only, the nuclear reactors here aren't even guarded, so it would only take a couple of bombs. They have all these underground bunkers built, so that, you don't need a war, just let the radiation take care of the people. And I try and talk to our friends about your show and listening to it, and they react like Barney Fife in Mayberry. They think the government's going to take care of them, and nothing's going to be happening.
Well, they think knowing about it is work. No, it's fun to fight tyranny. It's fun to be informed. These people are not alive. I mean, it's scary.
It is, and it's like, that they don't even realize. Well, and I think some of it is like Jerry said, you've got so much going on TV, and who needs 450 TV channels to watch? That takes the mind off of it. They're worrying about getting just from paycheck to paycheck to feed their family, so the government's manipulated it to a point that they're controlling it already.
That's it. Now the taxes are so high, they're saying, turn your guns in and we'll say forget your taxes.
And the other thing that was surprising to me is, they've got CERN, from what I heard, up and going.
Yep.
And the last blood moon is in September, and I heard one of the scientists talking, and she said, well, it would be about a year before they could find out anything, or it could be in September. So I'm actually wondering if we even have to worry about the election, the next election.
Well, we know the elites are obsessed with astrology and astrophysics, which grew out of astrology. And, I mean, whether it's real or not, they're obsessed with it. And I've never heard of so many lunar eclipses. I mean, it seems like every week I wake up in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom, look out the window, there's some giant red moon out the window. I mean, I've never seen anything like it in my life. It's getting crazy. So we'll follow all that. God bless you. Good to hear from you, Tom. Jason in New York, thanks for holding. You're on the air.
Hi, Alex. I was wondering, was there ever a bulletin or a recall or any type of formal explanation given by Mercedes-Benz for Michael Hastings' assassination?
Nope. I mean, he said, I'm being chased by a special federal unit. I'm running for my life, told friends and family. They blew his car up. And then I know folks, Biggs was really good friends when they went to the funeral. The wife was all freaked out. I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to stop him. And then she goes on TV and says, his car was on fire. He's loving. I love the government. And, of course, she worked for the National Security Council as one of only 2 assistants in the actual council rooms. And, folks, the National Security Council runs the show. It is the top of the pyramid. And General Jones, when he ran it, said, I take my daily orders from Henry Kissinger. So, I mean, I'm not going to say, clearly Hastings was some type of commando, and his wife is a spook as well, if you ask me. What do you think?
Well, I do. I think it's an atrocity what happened to him and others like him, like Gary Webb and Aaron Schwartz. But why is it, if I owned a Mercedes-Benz, I'd like to know, well, hey, this car just happens to explode and fly down the street.
Well, it's a flying carpet. No, I agree. So, exactly. Yeah, we never heard why that car, I mean, if a Chevy blew up like that, it'd be a recall, yeah.
Exactly. I mean, look at the Pintos in the 70s. So, like I said, if I owned a Benz, I'd really want to know. I'd be like, you know what, I want to get rid of this car now, ASAP. So Benz and all these other companies like GE is with the Mark reactors in Fukushima, they're all complicit in this fascist operation.
I agree with you. I apologize to Rod and Mary. If you want to call back tomorrow and tell John, hey, I was left on hold the other day. Whenever you can get back in, you'll go to the head of the line. We're out of time. Thanks for putting up with me, folks. I'm just a watchman on the wall, screaming bloody murder. Don't claim I get it all right or have all the answers, but we all know things are getting crazy. So you don't Don't have to be perfect either. Just ring the alarm, warn people, shake the public out of their trance. Don't get too mad at them. These are victims of mind control. Feel sorry for them. Pray for them.
You pick up the
Starts at the cellular level. When cells become toxic,